Hey guys, so today I'm here and I'm going to be doing a review and demo of the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. And this is that new foundation, well, newish, where it has foundation on one side and then it has the soft contour on the other. And that's what that looks like here. I'm using this for a little bit now and I figured I can give a nice decent review and also a demo for it as I'm talking about it. You guys know, if you guys watch my channel, I absolutely love the Smashbox 15 Hour Wear Foundation. It's like my holy grail foundation. I actually went through it and used it. Foundation here, sorry, I got my empties here. Absolutely loved this foundation. Definitely recommend this foundation. Sorry, mine's disgusting looking. Really recommend this. It's beautiful. Can't say enough about it. So I was pretty pumped to try this. It is a pretty good foundation. When you first look at it, it does seem like it'd be too dark. I did get the lightest shade, which is 0.5. It's a little bit too dark, but not overwhelming dark. I will say I have enough experience to know if you have dry skin, this will not be for you. It's more definitely geared more towards oily skin, because I have a few dry patches right now and it is going to cling, and you guys will see that a little bit. It does look better as it warms up through your skin and then it goes away. However, I would recommend, if you are dry, probably stay away from this. But if you are oily, for the most part, I do recommend this because it is really nice. I will say, in comparison to the Smashbox to the Anastasia one, well, one, you can see the huge color difference. Probably should have went up a shade or two for this one, and then if this one was like a shade lighter, it'd be perfect. So, but I do like this one way better. It's more creamier and easier to blend. But however, there is a big price difference. It's like $42. This is $25. So bear that in mind as well. But without further ado, let's give this a nice little demo here as we chat. And I'm also going to be trying out some of those brushes from my haul. I'm going to be using this flat top one to do my foundation. And I'm going to be using this slightly like angled brush here for the contour. And I figured hopefully it will blend it out nicely, or find out. I used a few of these brushes, not for anything liquid yet, but they've been really good, so fingers crossed. And I also prime my face using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and a little bit of the primer water. Oh, this isn't sponsored, I just like Smashbox. Alright, so I'm just gonna have my little mirror here, and then we're just chat along. So as you put it on, you can see it's like super creamy. I put on a decent bit because a lot of the coverage, it's about, I don't know, if you build it up, it's about a medium coverage. I would say a high medium, just like a medium. Just get done filming my brow tutorial. Most likely, I don't know if that's going to be up after this video or before, but either way it will be up, so keep an eye out for it. I like to put a decent bit because a lot of it tends to fade away. So, well, not fade away, but it blends away like easily because it's so creamy. Try this brush. Hopefully this brush works good. Say this, in comparison to the Anastasia one, this one blends out so easy. Like, I didn't realize how much I had to like really like move my brush for the Anastasia one until using this one, because I tried it and then the day after I was like, let me retry my Anastasia one, and I realized I had to do way more pressure. I mean, I'm still doing pressure, but like, I mean, it's blending out like really easily. You could easily use your hands and fingers for this. I know I have a lot of you who watch my videos who always ask, like, you know, hands and fingers. I know not everybody does the brush and the beauty blender thing, and that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Don't let somebody tell you it's not. You do your makeup how you want to do your makeup. I will say, wow, this brush is dirty now. But I think people get way too serious on that. Yeah, it's not the cleanliest thing to do, but whatever. A lot of products actually work really well with doing it with your fingers because it just warms it up so nicely with your hands. So, you know, I'm not going to judge on it. I know some people have very big opinions on it, but it's just makeup. Chill, people. Camera and the lighting is nice because it kind of washes me out, where it's kind of harder to see because I'm so pale. But I do have acne scars and all that, and this one I feel like really covers it nicely. When I put it all on, I feel like it only looks like it's like a shade darker, where it's not like too dramatic, and by the time I have all my makeup on, I feel like it honestly doesn't look that dark. But on the skin right now, I feel like it all looks really good. The only spot that looks a little bit weird is on my nose where it's dry. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it just looks a little bit cakey, a little bit of like it's pulling on a little bit and holding there. But Overall, I think this brush did a really good job. When I first put this on, I can like see that it's makeup, if that makes sense. However, it tends to, like, when it warms up to your skin, I feel like it melts a little bit more in. Not perfectly, not like my favorite, however, it's like good enough. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'd probably give this about a 4. Alright, so now I'm going in with the contour side, and I do have my angled brush here. And I will say the formula of the contour side feels a little bit more creamier, and that one I feel like doesn't cling as much. So whatever they did with that, it's really good. And I really like this contour color, especially if you're fair. This contour color is like perfect. It's like just the right amount of being like cool toned and warm toned, if that makes sense. But let's see how this brush works. Wow, this brush is amazing for this. This might be my new go-to brush for my contour. Kind of like, I feel like the contour side just blends out a little bit more easier, a little bit more creamier. Because I wasn't sure, because I've been bit by contour sticks in the past where they just don't budge, and I look like an idiot. Like, I don't know, this is just like the perfect color. It's just like, it's really, they really had a nice idea with this when it comes to like the contour shade with matching foundation. I really like how that looks with this brush. Last time I used my Real Techniques like little blending sponge over there, but I like it better with this brush. I mean, you could build it up if you wanted to, but to me that's like a perfect amount for me for contour. I don't like it to be too intense, you know, just enough, and I think actually it looks really good. As you can see, I've had the foundation on now for like a good like few minutes, like 2-3, and it's already starting to sink down into the skin. It's not like one of those take hours, it's just like a few minutes where it starts to sink in. I know, it's like it starts to work in with your oils. Even on my nose is starting to look a little better. It's just one of those where it doesn't look great immediately, but like probably about like 5 minutes after, it starts to look a little bit better. In about like 10 minutes, I think it looks like really good. I wouldn't recommend again like if you were super dry. See, I got a little bit of some oil here, like where it's still a little bit dewy, because it's got a slight hydratingness, but I still wouldn't find it to be enough if you're dry skinned. But you can see it in just certain areas where it's a little bit oily, so we will powder a bit. All the foundations were pretty good. I got it for money off. I got like $10 off it, so I got it for like 30 bucks, which I don't think is bad. I will use this up. I do like it more than my Anastasia one, which surprises me. Like I said, I will powder this and all that, but I like to let it like kind of sit and do its thing for a minute before I start doing all that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like. Overall, I'd give this about a 4-star. So far nothing has like come close to touching my Smashbox 15-hour foundation. I don't think it's as good as that, but it is pretty good, especially for oily skinned girls. I think you're like this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.